The janitor who became a CEO, a true story that will inspire you. He mopped floors at night. Nobody noticed him. Nobody asked about his dreams. But today, he signs million-dollar deals in the same building. This is a story of David, a janitor who refused to stay in the shadows, and how he rose to become a CEO. Let this story remind you, where you start in life doesn't define where you'll finish. David was 19, fresh out of high school, with no money, no connections, and no clue what his future would look like. His mother was sick, and bills kept piling up. So David took the only job he could find, a janitor at a large tech company downtown. Every night, he cleaned the offices after everyone had gone home. He wiped down desks, emptied trash bins, and scrubbed floors that no one ever noticed. But David wasn't bitter. He was quietly building something no one could see. During his breaks, he'd sit alone in the storage room reading business magazines he found in the recycling bin. He'd jot down notes in a tiny notebook he carried everywhere. Goals, ideas, dreams. Dreams that felt way too big for someone like him. One night, as David flipped through a book about programming, he didn't notice someone standing behind him. It was Ethan, a senior engineer at the company. Instead of scolding David for slacking, Ethan asked him a question that would change his life. "You into coding?" David nodded nervously. That night, they talked for 20 minutes. Ethan was impressed. The kid was smart, really smart. Ethan began mentoring David after hours. He gave him an old laptop, recommended YouTube channels, sent him free courses. David soaked it all in like a sponge. He'd work from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. and study until 7, then nap, then repeat. No excuses, no complaints, just hunger. Within a year, David got his GED, then a scholarship to study part-time at a community college. He kept cleaning floors, but now he was also learning how to build software. A few years later, the same company hired him, not as a janitor, but as a junior developer. He kept climbing, junior dev, then developer, then team lead. But he never forgot where he started. He still helped the night crew, still smiled at janitors, still wrote in that same notebook. And one day he got an idea. What if he could build an app to help low-income families, like his own, manage their money better? Simple, accessible, free. David pitched the idea to investors. Many laughed him out of the room. "You're just a janitor turned coder," they said. "Who's gonna trust you with millions?" But David didn't stop. He coded the first version himself, launched it. Within 6 months, thousands of downloads. Within 2 years, venture capital came knocking. Today, his app helps over 2 million people manage their finances. And David? He's now the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company. Last year, he returned to that same building, this time, not with a mop in hand, but as a keynote speaker at a tech conference. Before he left, he visited the janitor closet where it all began. He took out his notebook, tore out a page, and taped it to the inside of the door. Don't underestimate yourself. Dreams don't die in silence. They grow there. Keep going. You might feel invisible today. You might feel stuck, small, or overlooked. But what if this is just your beginning? What if greatness is growing quietly inside you? David's story isn't just his. It could be yours too. So keep showing up, keep learning, keep believing. If this story moved you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs hope today. Your dreams matter, and they're worth fighting for.